Should we play Pink Panther? Who knows, sir? Yeah, I don't know if I feel like it. It's a nice title page though. I do have tea. I do have one packet of Pink Panther wafers. However, I don't think I'm in the mood to play this game. No, I don't know what it's doing there. Oh no, the game started already. Alright. Joystick port 2, I guess. So, they've tried to be interesting. Different. We all know how that turned out with Raiders of the Lost Ark and E.T. on the VCS. Well, I got the volume off or something. I was loading something, so it's a multi-load game. That's a negative. I told you I'm not in the mood to play this game today. I don't know if it's actually working at the moment. It's another thing. How many of these we got? There's 2 nested in there and 1 over there. Oh, I've got loads of me mum's Tupperware boxes in the house. Gonna have to give them back to her. Oh, Mega Bolt was for the Commodore 16. Oh, we won't be playing that then. I'm kind of glad this doesn't work. Don't really want to play it anyway. Could play Cauldron. No, I think I'm saving Cauldron. I've got a copy of Flash Gordon here in a broken cassette case. I can't remember what level 2 is like. I think level 3 is a sort of 3D business. Okay, what the fuck does that mean? That means the cracker is a fucking idiot. No surprise there then. I don't know how much this bloody thing is being recorded at the moment. Actually, we have got most of the screen in. You can see a tiny bit of blue there. Right, the green light has gone off on the SD to ISC. And there we go. It's probably a shit game anyway. Silent Pink Panther game. Would you believe it? Well, possibly. But no, if you'd heard the brilliant Pink Panther SID that I found on those crack discs that I was using on the Sting64 2 years ago. Again with the Argos executive bullshit hard leather swivel chair, blah 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 blah. What the fuck you call this shit basically. There's nothing nice about this chair, everything's shit. Not particularly comfortable, it's cheaply made, not very well engineered at all. Well, I suppose it serves as a good scratching post for my cats. Ectogamma, which means without my permission. Never without my permission. And they don't get my permission to do that. Right. Let's see what bollocks we can. Oh, I wanted to play F1 Tornado actually, so that's going to be in. Actually, we've got to buy software house first. There we go. and it's in Zeppelin games, which I'm pretty sure I've done a directory for. Now I did find a mint condition copy of Ghostbusters. I knew I had one, and also a mint condition copy of Rescue on Fractalus, which I also had. So I'm going to have to do those two together, and basically we're too close to summer, so I can't actually do those videos for at least another, let's see, what's the date today? May the 4th, is it? According to my watch. So we're probably looking at about 5 to 6 months before I can do those videos. Yeah, it's not going to work. Not going to work any other way. I'm sure I've mentioned I've got a dual sound chip version of Draconis for the Atari computers. Right, so we've done. Have we done Go-Kart Simulator? Actually, there was something here called ATV Simulator, and I can't be bothered to set up the tape for that. However, there is a reason why I want to load that, and if it's on here, we'll find out. There you go, there's Codemasters. Oh no, the rest of the Codemasters are somewhere else. That's a bit annoying. Why not stick them in the Codemasters directory? No, they won't be in there. I won't stick them in there. Right, so I've done the new Codemaster, yeah, because there's much more games and I didn't want to overwrite any disk images. I haven't put it on here. There's no ATV on here unless it's a separate disk image. It is a separate disk, right. Alright, it's always the one with a plus you want to load. Now, I don't know what it's going to actually come out like. I don't want to play this game. It's going to be a knockoff of Kickstart. If you take away the nostalgia from Mr. Chip or Mastertronics, which is the most common way we experienced it on the C64, copy of that game, it's actually fiendishly difficult and very annoying to play. Yeah, seeing as I'm losing a lot of those memories, yeah, I haven't actually loaded up Kickstart. And if I do, it'll have to be from tape. I timed that well, because the flashing lines, I want to see the flashing border when the loading screen comes up. That's probably the best part of Kickstart for me today. No, I won't do that. Okay, that's bollocks. It said picture. Alright, this is not the graphics I want to see. Where the hell did I put that tape? Do you have to load the pic separately? That's very unusual. Usually when they say there's a pic of something, it's loaded as part of the crack, so looks like that crack is out the crack of their arse then. I hate relying on crackers because they're all useless cunts, you know that? Of course they're not alphabetical anymore, are they? So yeah, we'll try and load anything. It doesn't mean it's actually supposed to be loaded. I don't know why the picture didn't come up. That's all I want to see, the picture. Now it is a pretty good picture actually, I have to say. BMX Simulator and this. They're some of the best Codemasters loading screens. They are full price quality loading screens, if there was such a thing. Maybe the gold wheels were a late 80s thing, who knows. The sky is quite plain, and the dithering on the dunes there is a bit shit. Perhaps they should have gone with yellow there, I don't know. But the rest of it's actually really good. The ATV looks really smart, and all the mechanical bits look good. The riders look really good. Yeah, the actual riders are the best part of this. Hey, what's going on over there? Come on, killer. Your mummy angry with you, is she? They seem to have separated themselves. I don't understand it. He will kill his dad. Obviously, you don't know that that's his dad. But he'll back down from almost any other confrontation. I really don't get it. Woo! Nice one, mate. Nice one, mate. As Boomer would say, no, actually there was no shooting, so we can't do the Boomer quote. Yeah, Starbuck and Boomer, two of the best characters in the original Battlestar Galactica. And on the remake, the 2004 reboot, whatever you want to call it, which is an okay show, I've got no problem with the show. But those two characters are just shit. Absolute shit. And for at least the first season, Apollo was a whiny little cunt. Oh no, we're in the... right, so even though you do that, unless you eject the SD card, it won't reset to the root directory, and we weren't in the root directory, mad Commodore. So we got joystick port 2. Yeah, so I'm hoping loading Ghostbusters and Rescue on Fractalus from tape. Plus there will be a sort of AVGN quality sort of bit to it as well. Probably won't be on this channel. This channel's fucked, mate. Absolutely. It's got nothing to do with the quality of what's on the channel, whatever has been. For reasons I'm not going to go into. Over a decade ago there was a lot of thumbs down on my videos. For no reason. You know, I'd do a video or something, it'd be in 576p, which is full broadcast quality for PAL. And people would thumb them down. Absolutely nothing wrong with the video. Picture quality, the emulation quality, everything was perfect. Magically you'd get a thumbs down. I'm not even going to give you the initials of one of those dumb cunts who kept doing that. That damaged my channel. And you combine that with how many actual videos I've actually got and the lack of impact. Even if I uploaded loads of 1 hour videos only from now on for a fucking year, and people actually watch them for an hour, or at least just left it on in the background, you know, with a volume at minimum playing, you know, you don't have to watch them. Thumbing up a video doesn't really do anything for a channel as dead as this, I have to say. It makes no... it just really doesn't. It's just a YouTube algorithm, it's just a total pile of wank. Because it's written by millennials. Or people from the 90s. Whoever gave them a job are fucking idiots. Now, we have a Sega directory here. So I played Druid on Friday. That was quite interesting. I wasn't really playing it properly. I was just really making sure I knew how to, like, you know, play it, because it's been like decades since I played that. Why are these things got underscores and shit on them? Actually, let's check out the Kickstart pick. See, I'm not sure why you'd have to load this up separately. See, it doesn't work. Oh, it does work. There you go. So, you know, a bit more shading on your rider's yellow suit there would be good. But it's a very early game. It's a very good loading screen. Did like it. There's no spokes. You'll have to use your imagination that they're blurred. And maybe they could have done like dark blue in there. I don't know, but it's still a very good picture. I mean, technically, with a super CPU, you could have graphics like this on a C64 game. There's no problem. The super CPU for the Commodore 64 is 650% more powerful than the SNES CPU, the Super Nintendo CPU. Trying to work out how much better it is than the Amiga. It's probably twice as good, because the CPU is not as good, but it is running at 20 megahertz, which is a hell of a thing. 20 megahertz Commodore 64, eh? But seeing as you still have to use the Victor and the SID chips, don't really make that much difference to the games. Right, so, no, I forgot what directory we're in. Round here somewhere, new something or other in it. One of these was empty, that one, so there's one above that. So I'll probably be doing Ghostbusters and Rescue on Fractalus together for a Christmas 2021 episode. Probably on a different channel, I would imagine. I have a good mind to actually delete all the videos I've done where there's quite a lot of effort into them, and stick them on another channel from scratch, because hardly anyone's seen them anyway, so it really makes no difference. What was that Sega game? Super Monaco Grand Prix, not Monaco Grand Prix. Although there is a kind of version of that on the C64 called Le Mans. So what have we got in the Sega Afterburner? I've always said it, I've never played Crackdown. I can't remember what the problem with Quartet is. Is it like a rubbish Gauntlet style game in the arcade, or is that Shackled? Actually, one of these is the US version. I've got no way of knowing. I'm sure there's a US version. Killer, you're making me sleepy, mate. Stop it. Yeah, BMX Kids is not in here. That's a bit weird, actually. What was I going to play? Oh, F1 Tornado, that was it. So, we have to go, I think. Oh no, that's a Zeppelin game, yeah. That's not Codemasters. So yeah, I didn't want to play ATV. I don't like games like that. Wouldn't even play that Trials game on the Xbox 360 that looks amazing, because the gameplay is not my cup of tea anymore. Obviously, when I got Kickstart, I had to fund my gaming with my pocket money, and there wasn't like 20,000 C64 games to download off something called the internet and stick on something called an SD card. So there's that. I'm getting distracted. What's in Fresh SD? Yeah, so I did save my Zap 64 Top 64 coding. That'll probably be a Christmas 2021 thing as well. I know what I'm going to call my next channel though. It's going to be called Real Retro, as in REEL, like cassette reels. Because most of my gaming nostalgia actually comes from C64 type home computers rather than consoles. Couldn't really afford to have enough VCS games for them to make as much of an impact. So I don't think we've actually played a single game, so I suppose this is a channel update. There we go, Zeppelin. Yeah, so I saw John Gage had done a review of the Amstrad version of that. I just had a quick look. Didn't watch the video yet. I was just curious to see the graphics. Or was it the C64 version? Anyway, I went and looked for the C64 version to see if it existed, and it did. Then I went back on YouTube probably and had a look at a video of it on the C64. So let's hope it bloody loads. Now, these are budget games. I do believe Zeppelin were £3 games on the C64, sir. Yep. Alright, Panini stickers, what are you doing, mate? Ah, you're still on the blob, I see. See, I do understand what you're talking about. Right, buddy? Why are you rubbing your stink on me, eh? Yeah, I know my cats don't understand me, but they do react to the tonal qualities of your voice as well as the generic volume. Oh shit. Alright, well there's a title page now and a silent crack-tro. These are good things. Most crack-tros have got music from games, well actually at least half of them. Plus I don't have to shout so you can hear me, so there's that. And there's not much else to say really, except there's a lot of crap in the tobacco. Nothing unusual there, still 2021. Batteries have shorted out on the time machine, sadly. Now we've got Killer now, he's going to go for the camera. Yeah, I used to have this cat and you just used to like beckon them with your finger and they'd come like towards you. Very intelligent cat she was. Big Panini stickers, don't be so aggressive. He's been done. You're not going to get pregnant, mate. Yeah, so some big like extra large pickup type thing. Commercial type, not like the fucking millennial waste of money, Ford trucks from America with right-hand drive imported to the UK with no other modifications, so they're shit and totally unsuitable. Parked in front of my house, There was like dirt and shit in the back. They pulled off a couple of wheelbarrows and they disappeared up the road. At least 10 doors up. And then they come back an hour later and put the wheelbarrows on there. I'm thinking, what the fuck are these idiots doing? Why are they parking in front of my house? See, if I was going to go to the shops, that blocks my view, because my house is on the curve of the of the road. And if you park on my side of the house, it makes it even harder to see the spastics in their fake 4x4s. You know what I'm talking about, them big Kia lumps of shit and all that kind of bullshit. Daihatsu, Hyundai, all them bollocks. But they're all front wheel drive. They just look like Vauxhall Frontiers. So again, backward step. Only millennial idiots would buy them, and they are buying them because they're selling like hotcakes, mate. They're selling like hotcakes, it'll probably give you cancer. So that's what processed food does. I guarantee you, if you live off things like pies and pasties and bullshit like that, it's probably worse than smoking. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is actually. Bit more tobacco, hold your horses there, mate. So could this be the last video on this channel? It could be. I ain't decided yet. Camera kind of gets in the way as well, so there's that. Perhaps I need to set up a ColecoVision. You know, like, is it, yeah, Austin Powers 2, The Spy Who Shagged Me. I have to get my mojo back. But the reality is, unless there's a complete change of how YouTube works, I don't think it's worth keeping this channel. Well, it is worth keeping this channel because I get free unlimited online storage of my videos, which could at some point in the future be pulled for some, copyright infringement, depending on who buys the copyright. There's someone going around and buying up all the, the music copyrights to old C64 game tunes like Commodore. So I uploaded a video I saw the other day and I was surprised. It was The Simpsons. And I was surprised I didn't get, a copyright hit on that. Even if it's just like, yeah, we're just going to put stick adverts on it. Yeah, but you keep the video up here. Not as bad as the Leonard Skinner fucking clusterfuck of a situation on my GTA San Andreas video. But we are getting near the summer, and the summer does mean GTA San Andreas on the PS2. But probably not on the huge massive plasma screen. Wow, that is a nice picture. Right, was I rolling up with my CRT glasses? That's a bit shit. I do like that. Clouds are a bit green. Yeah, if the clouds are a different colour, is that the actual loading picture for the game then? Perhaps someone could tell me what the hell's going on. Looking for invincibility. Right, 9. This time we'll remember the correct key. Last time I remembered it as 4 when it was 3. What's the star business there? It says something like, hold down the fire button. Alright, rapid fire on. Alright, hold down the fire button. Okay, but I've got rapid fire on the zip stick anyway. Right, plus and minus for speed and 9 for invincibility. Good to go. I hope it's joystick port 2. Finally, some gameplay footage may emerge. Yeah, I'm playing these with the Bill Adama glasses actually, which are alright, but the lenses are a bit. They need like polishing, probably with toothpaste or something. Arm and Hammer, sir. Okay, is there a problem with the sound? You don't have to test the sound out. No, that's not right. You wouldn't have a silent game on the C64. That's why. You asshole. It's because I had the SCART cable for the CD TV plugged in. Fortunately, that's unfortunately, the CD TV can't play games on it at the moment because the only external drive I've got started being really fussy with the discs. Discs that loaded like 3 weeks ago. Actually, there's quite a lot of buzz now. Something weird going on. There we go. So there probably was an annoying tune going on with that title page. I thought that was odd. Got to do alphabetical sort. There we go. Yeah, I was bloody rolling up with the CRT glasses that I like to call them. These body cables are shit. But I ain't got any other ones. Right, yeah. So we're gonna have to sort something out with the CD TV. CD TV is gonna end up under the plasma TV because it's the perfect Amiga for the living room with the wireless keyboard. No other reason. I was correct, right? 9 and plus and minus. This stupid air cylinder has lost pressure again. Right. That's still lined up. It's good enough. Good enough for this channel, mate. There we go. 9. There we go. So those background graphics look excessively blocky for the C64, but the sprites look good. See, the backgrounds look more blocky than the sprites. I don't get that. So I guess space activates the power up. I mean, after Salamander there was no reason to do Nemesis style power ups at all. That's really how it should be. The power-ups should just be things floating around in the air. They bolt onto your ship magically. Yeah, I don't know if this is 4 colours or not. Hard to tell actually. Yeah, the graphics down there look about as good as the graphics on Zorro, but the sprites are nice. That's a weird thing. It should have been that colour to start with. The tank, that is, obviously. So actually the game engine is quite nice, very smooth. The pathetically small clouds at the top there are they're going at a parallax speed, so they've got split screen scrolling. It's not parallax because they don't go over each other. Oh no, I didn't want this weapon. Oh bollocks. Now I feel like I'm playing Vanguard with 2 of the fire buttons broken. Possibly with a cigarette stubbed out on them as well. Yeah, there was a lot of cigarette burns on arcade machines. That's why it's hard to find them in mint condition. Yeah, I'm talking about things like Galaxian, you know, Pleiades, Asteroids, that's another one. Space Invaders, definitely. Yeah, it's really weird because the background graphics are shit, but the sprites are actually nice. The small ones and the big one. Had enough for you, mate. You get back up there, back into Rambo in the Russian territory. Don't know if I'd watch Rambo again. Yeah, I think it's probably the best weapon. So we are finding quite a few nicely coded budget games by the end of the 80s. So there is a silver lining. That's just totally ruined that joke. I was going to say there is a silver lining to the clouds of shit. That is the full price market of the C64 on average by the late 80s. Couldn't really be bothered to make a comment about that on that video. It just turned into a 2-paragraph extravaganza. Now go triple again. Go. So your power-ups are time limited. Yeah, I mean, Gun Runner, which we played the other day as well. I mean, that has nice sprites and nice backgrounds and even more impressive game engine. So, how do I rate this game? Well, other people would rate it higher than me, obviously. But I'd go with 7 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's a fair score for this game. I mean, it was only like £3. Yeah, I don't want that one. Yeah, we'll go with that. I mean, I suppose you could take this game engine and plug in the graphics for Gradius. Well, no, not really, because the top half of the screen scrolls at a different speed. So, are the graphics going to improve? Yeah, I don't think they are more blocky as such. I think they're just really badly drawn. I mean, that is... What the fuck is going on there? Yeah, another talentless cocksucker doing the background graphics. Maybe had a fucking seizure after doing all the brilliant sprites, and then, you know, like Joey Deacon on the koala pad. And if you don't know who Joey Deacon is, mate, you're missing out, really. Alright, so you've got to shoot the windows of the tower. It's like Airwolf, the pilot episode. Come on already. What is this molecularly bonded shell of kit? There's something weird going on there. Because you still have to press fire on the damn thing. Space bar, actually. So, you know, the sea is scrolling faster than the ships, which are scrolling faster than the clouds at the top. It's just these graphics on the backgrounds are shit. Okay, well, if it was a full price game, I'd expect the background graphics to be as nice as the sprites. But as it's a budget game, even a late 80s one, I'd say, yeah, I think 7 out of 10 is a fair score. Because 7 out of 10 by my rating is actually 8 out of 10 by most other people's. But if a game is average, I'll give it like 6 out of 10. So it's, yeah, slightly above average. There we go. And we are in joystick port 2. And joystick port 2 is much more worn than joystick port 1. My original C64 I had was a 1983 model, but Manic Miner sorted the PSU out on that, and I think another time we had some weird problem with the RF cable. Well, I think they just gave us a new cable, but I think when the PSU failed and nothing was coming on, I think they just gave us another C64. So probably just before Christmas. So then I had a later version of the Victor and Sid chip. But the first C64 I had would have had a revision 1. Not the ceramic, a regular revision 1 Sid chip. So, let's see if anything stands out from a software publisher point of view. Yeah, I was pretty impressed with Guardian, I have to say. Assuming I didn't delete it by accident before uploading it. Yeah, I think we have actually played most of these. So I got 2 D81s, but they could have the same thing on there. Hypercircuit looks quite interesting, so we could give that a go. And possibly Kettle. I've got no way of knowing because I can't read the back of the LCD on the camera right now. Yeah, so I might have to pack the CD TV away. hadn't really worked out. I ain't got space on the desk for an Amiga 1200. I'm not going to be using the Amiga 1000. But I think I found the 512K expansion for that, so possibly. I don't really want to wear out the Amiga 1000. It's only got 2 of them. Yeah, it's got nothing to do with this game, and the picture is not from this game, I guarantee you that. Oh, it's Chris Butler. Hey, Butler! From On the Buses. Let's go over instructions. Patrol the circuit inside the 6510 chip, destroying the intruders and defending the base units. So you search for this one. Okay, you must destroy. Pulsars slowly roam the circuit, releasing mines onto the tracks. Press space when ready. Now for fuck's sake. Main spikes will appear until fighters will fly along the surface of the chip and can only be destroyed. This could be a Time Pilot 84 type situation. I don't like Time Pilot 84. You start with 5 lives, blah blah blah. After each wave you are presented with a new set of base units. Doesn't actually show me the base units. Is that the base unit? Alright, so I have to find a way on there. So I have to actually find them and kill them somehow. So it's sort of like a maze game. I don't like maze games. How do I get over the mine thing? God damn. So they can fire into the air, but you have to fire along the... That's bullshit, that is. Why can't I go down there then? That's a bit weird. I didn't know he was going to... Twice he didn't come down there and then all of a sudden he does. It's not a bad game. I probably would have thought it was alright back then. Way back in the mists of time, as they say. Yeah, I don't like the fact that they fire diagonally. It's tough enough as it is, sorting them out. So you can't shoot them things that are flying around anyway. Now, it don't really work. It's like Time Pilot 84 mixed with Loco. No thank you. Oh, 45 minutes I thought that was there. Just got a little glimpse there. Now where's the thermos flask? So, oh, let's actually I don't know, it's all the way over there. Oh bloody hell. Never mind the house being big, the room's big. I'm going to press S and hopefully that will remember that. I've got one cat here. Where's the other cat then? Where's the other cat sleeping? Can't see the other cat, but there are 2 cats in here. So we finished watching Revolution. It's always a sad thing when you finish watching a TV series you like. And the thing with Revolution, is it was a very expensive production, because a lot of it is outdoors, especially season 1. They're filming in all sorts of places. Now you compare that with Steven Spielberg, the prick that he is. His executive produced show Terra Nova. They're not really in some location on the planet that looks like an 85 million year old forest kind of thing. I mean, there are places like that in the world, but no. A lot of it is like fucking Star Trek The Next Generation, some shit looking indoor sets. Don't like that, never like shit like that. British Software, no. What was that other company, they did them shitty Mario games? You know what, I can't remember what they were called now. I probably should have recorded when I played The Edge using the instructions. I may have loaded it from the actual tape. Wizardry by The Edge, that is. Yeah, now where's the tape for that? Where's the bloody clamshell for Wizardry? Was it here? Yes, it's here. I got quite a few copies of Wizardry. I just used to end up buying them because they were dirt cheap, and I like the actual instructions and the cover art. What's in Houston not? Yeah, what is Cyberdyne Warrior actually? Oh, these are the Houston games I didn't have. Right. We've already done Lunar Attack. I'm not gonna... Oh, I did actually check out Max Headroom now. Who does that? I think it's Quicksilver that does that. And have a quick look. Quick look at Quicksilver. That'd be a good title for something. Not on this channel though. Yeah, right, okay. Go. Yeah, it is here. So I did kind of see the Max Headroom review. I think I remember enough of it. I don't know what the icons mean. I ain't got the instructions with my copy. I've only got one copy of that game. I may have a copy for the Spectrum that turned up in a bundle. Because famously, I do have every actual Sinclair and Amstrad Sinclair computer. Apart from their equivalent of the Kim 1, you know, that's not really a computer. If you can't plug it into a CRT TV or monitor, then it's not a computer. That really is a pregnant calculator. But I got from ZX80 all the way up to Spectrum Plus 3. So, and the QL, obviously. But I don't include the Amstrad PC 20 or the Sinclair PC 200 because that is just an Amstrad PPC 512, I think it is. The one with CGA graphics and 80, is it 86? So yeah. Although the Atari PC I've got is only an 8088 processor, which is about 4 times slower than the 8086, I think. So now, luckily, there is a Quicksilver game. Now, where's the bloody cover for that? I was just looking at that. I was thinking, oh, I'll have to try that. It's called Sting64. Now, I have to find the bloody cassette now, because I'm going to need the instructions for that. Right, that's T sorted out. Where the hell did we put Sting? Here it is. Under the big 80s jumper. Yeah, I'm not doing purple turtles. Right, there's a screen that inspires zero fucking confidence. Let's have a look. What's this? It's actually got a screenshot. Wow, this copy, the actual cassette and the cassette inlay is in mint condition. That's just the actual cassette case. Well, the actual front of the cassette case, actually, I should say. So I won't be showing you that. It's not a dirty channel. Quite nice artwork. It's not coming out, is it? Why is that not coming out, mate? It's a real pain in the arse. This is. God damn you. Yeah, there's plenty of light for my night blindness. I don't know what the camera's moaning about. So the right, loading instructions. This must be, oh, it's part A, B and C. And the cassette is rewound actually. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice, yeah. We'll see if the game's any good, but the title screen is fucking 0 out of 10. That's by anyone's standards, mate. This looks like something I've typed in apart from this bit here and here. But they're so shit. Right, defend a garden of hives using your bee swarm. B, part B. Chase off the raiders. Part C, defend the queen. So it doesn't say how to start the game. Spacebar, O5 button, or you got to defend. What you got to do? Got to chase them away. No, they're doing something actually. You've got a time limit that you can get them before they go small. These are terrible graphics. These look like something you type in on the Input 64 magazine. Why do I have to get them when they're large? That's really stupid. What difference does that make? I can't actually stop them landing. You can't stop all of them, apart from the turquoise in the bees or wasps or whatever they are, which looks shit. And why is the sky brown? You did say fire button does something. It doesn't seem to be doing anything actually. How do I get rid of that code? Really sure what I'm doing here. Stuff is happening on the screen in response to me moving the joystick. I couldn't tell you how to play this game. I've taken over. Right, you can't say I have never played that game. So don't know if I'll ever come back to that game.